Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Subliteral Network. I make art and comics, and thanks for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe and to leave your feedback in the comments. Now, I post art daily 5 days a week on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and this is a roundup of some of that work in case you missed it, with a little more detailed description added. You can read my Una the Gay Bunny comics free at radiocomics.com, and my one-shot comic called Searchers is now available at burningstarcomics.net. Visit my Patreon page if you'd like to support my work. There's a growing gallery of art and comics to see and enjoy. All these links are in my description and bio, so please watch till the end so you don't miss anything. This is the pencil drawing I did for a color piece of Elastigirl from her the suit that she wore in the second Incredibles movie. There was a big debate going on, if you can call it that, of people who were convinced that they thickened up Alan Parr for the second Incredibles movie. I'm not sure if that's really true because I didn't really do a great examination. I just kind of examined casually. But there was a guy who made this blog page where he did basically visual measurements and laid pictures over pictures to see if it was really true. And he was convinced that they made her thicker. I gotta admit, I was convinced too, although it is only a micron or two. She does look like they kind of expanded her. But you can see the color finish I made from this for about like 2 seconds in the post video credits that you're going to see at the end of this video. These Sharpie Amazon drawings are where a lot of the creative stuff that I do takes place. I'm making up kind of different kinds of blade designs and hilt designs and costumes and belts and stuff like that. So it's a chance for me to, I don't get a chance to design stuff often enough. So I'll do it on the sketches, I'll do it on the little drawings, and I'll refer back to them when I'm doing kind of a more complex piece of art. It's only in kind of modern ages that people have started getting into somebody who is very strong as being very cut muscularly. You know, they have like a low body fat and big muscles and very clearly delineated musculatures. But over the years, I've come to find out that, you know, that's just an aesthetic choice in a lot of ways. The old barbarians and actual, maybe, you know, people who fought for a living they didn't go around cutting and sculpting their figures. They packed on a lot of muscle and packed on a lot of bulk, and you know they were strong, but they weren't aesthetically cut with like creatine and steroids and stuff. So what this means is I'll draw my Amazons kind of thick, but not necessarily with a lot of definition, and I think that really works for what it is that I want to do. I've isolated the figure out of one of the wallpapers I make for my Patreon supporters. This is, I called her Lady 38 because she carries 2 38s. What I mean is that she actually does carry 2 38 pistols, even though you only see one in her hand here. So this began as an old drawing on a piece of packing paper. It was a sketch and I kept it there, and then because I liked it so much, so then what I did was I traced it onto a new piece of paper, then redrew it, inked it, and colored it in Procreate. So here you can see Lady 38 on the background that I drew for her and made the wallpaper out of. And I really do love a lot of the old kind of noir films, the style and the black and white look. And some of the old Golden Age comics, they were filled with these femme fatales. They didn't have any superpowers, but they did have masks, hats, evening gowns, and guns. So Lady 38's, she's my own character. She hasn't appeared in any comics yet, but she's boiling on the stove and just waiting to do something. I'd like to thank you, my subscribers, and especially my new subscribers. I'm very happy you enjoy hearing something more about the work that I'm doing, and I hope the videos are entertaining, and I really hope you can come back for more.